Hi there everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Anne and today I'm doing a reading on Park Jimin of BTS, his love life for the next 6 months. So this energy is going to be from August 2020 to January of 2021. I know I haven't been posting a lot of things on my channel lately. I have been kind of like really busy with like personal readings and kind of like my own studies, so I'm very sorry about that, but I'm back. I hope everyone likes this video. If you do like this video, please do give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, I would really appreciate if you can join my small family. So if you do want to book a personal reading with me, all the links and all the prices are going to be in the description box down below. So without further ado, let's start with the reading, alright? So I have already shuffled the cards prior to recording because I did want to make this a short video, but I'm going to shuffle this a few times and then I'm going to split the deck to see what basically comes out for him. Alright, so please do remember this is from August 2020 to January of 2021. And if you have any other requests for any type of readings, whether it's like pick a cards, general zodiac sign videos or K-pop videos, I'm always open for it, so do comment it down below as well. And yeah, so that's about it. Let's shuffle this one more time. His love life for the next 6 months from August 2020 to January 2021. Also, I changed my shuffling style, so because I feel like this looks more professional. Anyways, so let's split the deck to see what basically comes up. The Four of Swords, the Lover's card. Oh, okay. The Six of Swords, the World card, the Two of Swords, the Star card, the Nine of Swords, okay, and the Eight of Wands, alright? And at the front of the deck we have the Two of Wands. Alright, so I'm not really sure what's happening with BTS right now. I'm not a fan. I don't really keep up with their activities or what's happening in their life. I don't really do that, but I'm not sure. I do remember they did release like some Japanese tracks, which I did predict on my prediction videos of like their career. I did predict that. But I feel like in terms of like solo activities, I'm not sure if Jimin has been kind of like resting or not really posting that much like maybe as he used to, like maybe last year or the year before that. I'm not sure if he has been kind of like resting, but the reading did start with the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords next to the Lover's card. I feel like he has been kind of like single for some time. I feel like kind of like keeping things to himself and not really opening up to anyone in terms of love, because I feel like he has like other responsibilities, or at the moment I just feel like he's not really interested in opening up to someone in terms of love. Though I feel with the cards, I do feel like he may like someone that he may have like a crush on, or maybe someone from his past, but there is someone that he definitely is in love with, or at least has like crush. But at the same time I feel like he's not really opening up about it or really talking about it that much. Like to him, I feel like it's more so kind of like he's just by himself at the moment, and I think it's like for some time I feel like he is going to be in this back and forth energy where it's like he wants to open up to someone, he wants like a love, he wants to have like someone, but at the same time he's not really making any initiatives or planning to do something regarding this. So I feel like he's definitely going to be in this energy for a while, where it's kind of like he's going back and forth. Like one moment he's like, no, I don't need someone, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and the next moment he's like, but maybe I can give it a try. So I feel like his energy is definitely going to be back and forth. I'm not sure if BTS is like holding like online concerts right now, or if like, I mean there is still a pandemic outside, so I'm not sure if they're traveling anywhere, but I do feel like he is definitely going to kind of like, you know, be at home for some time and just do his own thing. There is also a possibility in the next 6 months, or right now he's probably working on like some solo activities or like some like sub-unit activities. So I do feel like you might hear something regarding him very soon in terms of like maybe a solo song. But with these 3 cards here, I do want to say that I don't feel like he's dating someone at the moment. At best, it's probably like an infatuation or like some type of crush. Could be someone from his past too, but like there is like someone that he's definitely infatuated by, but I don't necessarily think he is in a relationship at the moment. It's more so like this 3 cards next to each other, the 4 of Swords, the Lover's card, and the 6 of Swords next to each other. It almost feels like he's kind of like, you know, walking away from opening up to someone or kind of like getting into a relationship. And to him, relationships are kind of like dead, and he's kind of like, you know, by himself at the moment. So I feel like this is energy is definitely at play right now, and I feel this energy is definitely going to be in play for, I guess, August, September, or a few months for him, like just this back and forth energy. All right. I feel like the next 6 months from right now to January 2021, it's definitely a spiritual and kind of like just being by himself, doing certain activities by himself, and kind of like, you know, just focusing on his own activities is, I feel like, what's the best aim for him. And I think that's like one of his aims here. Not love, not anything like that. I think it's more also kind of like just focusing on himself and kind of like having like spiritual awakenings, because I feel like he hasn't been himself recently. Kind of like it's overthinking, kind of like taking too much stress. Could be related to love, could be related to his career, but I definitely feel like he has been kind of like just not himself properly. So I feel like this next 6 months, it's more also kind of like a self-healing, like a self-love journey for him, where it's like he's focusing on himself, he's kind of like learning to let go of things, kind of like learning to walk away and just have like this rest phase, because I think he has been working for some time, and this almost feels like a opening space for him, where it's kind of like finally I'm by myself, and it's like slowly but surely I think he's kind of like trying to take a break for himself. So I definitely feel like the next 6 months or something where he's taking break, or it's kind of like just by himself and like kind of coming out of this energy where it's like he has been questioning things, he hasn't been feeling himself recently, hence why I feel like he's definitely going to be in this energy. So what overall I basically see from those cards, I do want to say that, like I mentioned, overall I think he is kind of like in this back and forth energy where it's like, should I offer more, should I open up more, or should I just keep things to myself and kind of like have this self-healing. So I think it's kind of like this back and forth energy. It's like one moment he's like, should I do this, and the next moment it's kind of like, should I do this or that. So I definitely feel he's going to be in this like phase and kind of like just by himself in a way. So yeah, that's what I kind of like feel from this cards. I did have the card 8 of Wands as the ending card, so I feel like I'm gonna pull a few more cards to give a more concise reading here. But like I mentioned again, overall I think this is more so the 6 months from now onwards, it's more so kind of like giving me the idea of like self-healing in a way. Like he's trying to heal himself, he's trying to do his own thing in a different manner. Hence why I feel like I did not really see that much action cards when it comes to love. But with the 6 of Wands and the World card and the 2 of Swords, let's say he has someone that he's like talking to right now, someone he's very infatuated by. I do see them going on like couple of dates, but I feel like the dates are not going to be like more or so face to face. I think they're right now, I feel like they're kind of like talking on social media or like just via social media, the internet. So I think their dates are more or so kind of like just maybe once in a blue moon, kind of like going out just to see, or maybe with friends. But most of their communication right now is via like social media or the internet. So I don't feel like they are going out that much. And I also want to say again, I do feel like he could be single right now. If not single, he's like getting to know someone on that phase. I don't necessarily think he's like literally dating someone right now. It's just very, very new type of energy. And like I mentioned, the overall theme here is like self-healing and kind of like coming out of this like negative energy that he has been in for some time, where it's kind of like he's overthinking, he's not sure. So I feel like it's going to be a spiritual awakening for him in the next 6 months, from now to the next 6 months. All right. Okay, so let's pull a few more cards to finish this reading. Then I'm going to again give like the overall of the whole reading, alright? have some more cards for Park Jimin's love life to overall finish the reading, please? Alright, so let's flip the deck again. The Four of Pentacles. I'm going to pull 4 cards right now. The Judgment card. I don't really like this card. Do you see it? It's like this face is very scary to me for some reason. The Five of Swords. The Ten of Cups. Yes, it's basically the same thing, kind of like repeating here. I do again want to say either he's single right now, very infatuated by someone, or if he's dating someone, it's more also kind of like getting to know that person again, because I feel like it's like the next 6 months is more also a self-healing journey for him, kind of like finding himself all over again, because I feel like he hasn't been, if like the fans can definitely notify me if he has been kind of like feeling himself in like interviews, because I feel like there is like a different aura that he's kind of like showing off, and I don't think he has been kind of like himself recently. So I feel like he is taking some time to kind of like heal himself. Maybe that's why like some solo projects are maybe delaying, or like he's not really that much active in that sense, because it's like in that sense of like, you know, doing something materialistically, I feel like he could be like delaying it or kind of like taking his time with everything, because it feels like his main focus in the next 6 months is definitely to get himself to a more healing place, because this person, Park Jimin, definitely needs like some type of healing. So the love I kind of like see for him is self-love in the next 6 months, one of the main important points here. And in terms of like if he's actually in love with someone or actually like, you know, infatuated by someone, I feel like he is kind of like again going back and forth with it. Like one moment he feels like he wants to offer this person everything, and the next moment he's kind of like feeling that maybe I shouldn't at the moment, maybe I should kind of like hold off, do my own thing. So it's kind of like this very confusing energy. And the reading even also had the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is more also kind of like someone who's very confused, very conflicted. So I feel like this is one of the energies that's definitely in play here, where it's kind of like at one point it's like he's questioning, should I or should I not? And the next moment it's like, but I do have feelings for this person, or I do see myself engaging with this person in that sense. So I feel like he's definitely kind of like in that back and forth energy where it's like he's not sure, but at the same time he wants to for sure. He's also very much focused on his work, because I did have the reading with the Four of Pentacles. Like I mentioned, could be a bit slow, there could be a bit of delay, but he's definitely focused for sure. He's definitely doing like the BTS activities, he's doing all the interviews, he's like releasing songs with them, everything is fine here. But he's holding on to it, and I feel like this is definitely one of those like escape mechanism for him, like just singing, just like, you know, having fun with the boys is definitely something that he cherishes a lot, because it feels like he can for even that for like split second can be himself and not have like those negative thoughts kind of like always being in his head. Because like I mentioned in the previous cards I saw, he definitely is kind of like not in the best place mentally. It's kind of like a very back and forth energy, and he's very like, I don't want to say and give like a certain disease or like some type of like name here, because I'm not a certified psychologist, but I do feel like there could be like this very anxiety oriented energy, or like a very bad like overthinking energy that he's kind of like in at the moment. There could be insomnia as well, that's kind of related to here, but I feel like he's very much kind of like focused on his work. And again, in what I basically see, because this is definitely a love reading, I don't necessarily see that much action in the next 6 months, if I'm being honest. It's a very like baby steps type of like action, like maybe going on like 1 or 2 dates, or kind of like maybe with friends going on dates, but he's more so kind of like just being by himself, maybe with like the other band members. He could be a bit like more active on social media, but that's only about it. I feel like whoever he is interested in right now, whether it's like dating, whether it's like just infatuation, it's more or so going to be just talking to them on social media and just getting to know them again. But I don't necessarily see any drastic action or anything drastic happening. It's more also kind of like very indecisive type of energy, like whether he should or whether he should not give into this is like the overall thing here. So let's recap again. What I basically see in terms of love for Park Jimin in the next 6 months: self-love. There is someone here. The fans can definitely comment down below to let me know. I'm just reading generally, and please take this message and this reading as a source of entertainment. I don't know the members personally or their love life, so this is just what I basically see in the cards and what my intuition and my guides are telling me. Alright? But, again, recap. I feel like the next 6 months are going to be a self-healing journey for him, kind of like figuring himself out again. There could be some solo projects or something that he does, like some type of song or like some type of like maybe collaboration that he does is definitely coming, but there could be a slight delay, or like it may be not that fast because he is taking his good old time. He's definitely going to be very active on social media, whether it's like him being active or fans are kind of like posting things or hashtags are somehow like trending on Twitter or something. He's definitely going to be the talk of town on social media for sure. And in terms of like this person that I was mentioning, either he's dating this person, but it's a very like new type of energy or very, very new relationship wise. If he's not dating someone, I feel like it's more so kind of like an infatuation that he's currently having on someone. But that's about what I basically see here. I'm going to shuffle the cards one more time, just for one card to give a element of the person or what type of person they could be. Alright? Can you give me the element of the person that Park Jimin could be talking to right now or seeing someone? The element of their zodiac sign or what type of person they are. Just one card, please. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person could be someone very stable, could be someone older than him, but a very stable type of energy. Like, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or if not those signs, I feel like this person has a very materialistic, very stable, can sometimes be a bit slow with like thought process or kind of like seeing things in a way, but I feel like whoever he's talking to right now could be an earth sign or could be someone who has a very stable and a very sourceful type of energy that he got attracted to. But that's at least what I see in the cards. And yeah, that concludes the reading, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would really appreciate if you guys can comment down below, because like I mentioned, I'm not a huge BTS fan, being honest here. So I would really appreciate if you guys can let me know what's happening or what their schedules are, because that kind of like gives me an idea of like if my readings came true or not. But I did predict some things on like their career, BTS career video that did come true. Some of those things are coming into fruition and some of those things are coming true in a way. So if you guys do want to check it out, if you do want to see the other BTS videos I have on my channel, I'll leave like the BTS playlist on the description box and on the pinned comment down below. Once again, guys, please take this video as a source of entertainment and don't spread rumors. Don't make rumors, because respect their lives, okay? This is just a source of entertainment to give you an idea. After I'm done with all the love readings for the next 6 months, there are only 2 members remaining, Jin and Namjoon. I'm going to start with their future espouse readings and their future solo activities in a way. Those are like the things that I want to do for BTS and other groups. But if you have any other type of request for me, I'm always open for it, and I would really appreciate if you guys can leave some requests, because that gives me an idea of what type of videos I should make. But I'm sorry, this is too much, this is too long, but that's all I have to say. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, all the prices and the email is going to be in the description box down below, so you can email me and we can see from further. Alright, but that concludes this reading. The next reading I'm going to post is a pick a card reading, so do look out for that as well. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye.